I tend to get ink on my nib quite often. When I try to clean it off, more gets on the nib. Is there any easy way to clean it off? Aha! What you are experiencing is something called nib creep. Nib creep is basically when you have ink that is coming up through the slit on your nib and it's getting onto the surface of the nib. It happens a lot on a lot of different pens with a lot of different ink. And the thing is, you try to wipe it off and more comes back, because as you're wiping it off, you're literally wicking more ink out of it. And even if you do wipe it off and it looks clean, chances are it's gonna come right back in a little bit. It has to do with the lubrication of the ink, the design of the pen, and the fact that in order to get the ink to flow really well down through it, they have to put lubricant in there. And you're gonna see this more often with heavily saturated colors. The more dye that is put into the ink, dye is drier than water, so it has to be lubricated to still flow properly through the pen. This isn't something that's like advertised or standardized with any of the inks out there, and usually you won't have any indication about how lubricated something is. Noodlers might have, an indication of like the eel series, what they'll call it. Monteverde advertises theirs as lubricated. A couple others might here and there call it lubricated, but pretty much nobody else does say anything about their lubrication properties. So it's going to seem random and hit or miss, because somewhat it is. Some pens will do it more than others, but some inks will definitely do it more than others, and some pen ink combinations will just do it worse than others. But honestly, the easiest thing that I've found is to get over it. I hate to be so blunt like that, but it's something that it's going to drive you crazy, and you're going to limit yourself to a lot of great ink and pen combinations if you're super particular about it. It's not hurting anything on the pen. It's really just an aesthetic thing. If your preference is that you don't want that aesthetic, I totally get that, but you're going to be hunting around for a while to try and find the right combination of stuff, because I would say that probably most pens will do it to some degree with most inks. So good luck with that. There's lots of conversations that go on though on like Fountain Pen Network and stuff like that about inks and pens and stuff like that that will minimize nib creep. So now that you know what it's called, go searching for threads on nib creep and you can do some more research for yourself and see what works out. But whatever combination of ink and pens you have, just try mixing them around and trying them out and see what was to your liking.